What's up, man? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kevin Robinson Jr. If this is your first time tapping into my channel, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Also hit the notification bell that lets you know every single time I drop a brand new video. You feel me? All right? Also do this. Follow me on my social media. You feel me? My Twitter, my Instagram, all that type of shit. All right. So we're going to get into it. Topic today is all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. All right. Now, this is something I was taught by my dad. My dad is something that he taught me, and it's true. I mean, when you in the streets, and this is coming from somebody that's a retired street dude, when you in the streets, you got to have some discernment. Okay. And you learn to have discernment. You learn who you can do business with and who you cannot do business with, who you could fuck with and who you should not fuck with. And one thing that I appreciate about growing up in the hood is even if you wasn't a hustler, you still had to have that sixth sense for bullshit. You feel me? And that's something that I learned very young. I learned very young to have a sixth sense for bullshit. I learned who I can deal with, who I should not deal with. I learned what signs of, oh, this person is going to be full of shit, or what signs this person might be cool. Now, when it comes to money, whether you was in the streets, you grew up in the hood like me, or you grew up impoverished like me, or you grew up with some money, you have to realize that as a hustler, especially if you're pulling it out the mud, because I know we're in the age of the entrepreneur. Everybody's an entrepreneur. It's the new cool thing to do. All right. But for me, I've wanted to be an entrepreneur since I was 6, 7 years old. My mom took me to bring your kid to work day. And when I was about 7 or 8, and I told her at 8 years old, I want to be an entrepreneur. And I said, how do you do this every day? This is boring. Like, what you're doing is boring. You know, she's sitting behind a desk, typing, making somebody else wealthy. And, you know, I'm like, how do you do this every day? So from a very young age, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So I didn't start making my own money till I was about 14. I used to buy shit at the flea market and flip it at school. Like, I'd buy like watches at the flea market and flip it at school. I had all types of hustles before I even got into legitimate business. My first legitimate business wasn't until I was 24. And by that time, you know, what I had learned in the streets translated to what I had to deal with professionally in real business. I mean, I said it before, some of the best salesmen are street niggas, man. If you grew up in the hood, you gotta have survival skills. You know, you gotta know how to make some money, and it might not even be no illegal shit. You know, you might have a line on some Cartiers, some Buffs. You know, you might have a line on some Jordans. You know what I mean? You might have a line on a plug on Vizio TVs, legit shit, and you just flipping it online or you flipping in the streets. And I've sold everything. So, and with me being a hustler, me being in the streets, I also been robbed before. I know what it is to be robbed with a gun to my head. I know what it is to be robbed in business too. You know, I know what it is to do business with somebody, knowing when I first met them, I shouldn't be fucking with this person. You know what I mean? I've been there too. And my dad always told me this, and it's rang out through my whole life. You will get robbed trying to chase that extra dollar. And that's something I learned in the streets, and that's something I learned in business. You know, I had a whole video about it when I was about how when I was in the streets, I got robbed when I was 22 or 23. And it happened when I worked in rap. You know, when I had a client, and the way how it worked was I would have clients where they would pay me monthly. and they would talk all this good game shit. And, you know, I got robbed. Like literally the day they would owe me, it's hella excuses. But I knew in the beginning, like I'm trying to chase this extra dollar because I want to get these motherfucking Cartiers or whatever it was at the time. We're talking almost 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago for real. You know, me chasing that extra dollar fucked me. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple of signs of all money not being good money and how you shouldn't deal with these type of people, okay? So the first sign is this. Number one, recognize gain. Now, what I mean by that, recognize when somebody's trying to tell you a story, somebody's trying to run game on you, when somebody's trying to gas you, okay? If somebody out the gate come at you with some, you know, you got to serve, like say for instance, you're a publicist. Let's go back to my old shit, right? You're a publicist and you get paid on a monthly retainer and you're like, yo, you know, you tell them like, yo, I charge $2,500 a month. And they hit you with the, oh man, so-and-so told me, woo. They start gassing you. They try to let me gas this motherfucker so that, you know, I can get a lower rate. Don't fuck with them. I'm gonna tell you something, man. One thing that can save you a lot of trauma, especially for my solopreneurs, and I'm gonna have to do a whole series on that for my freelancers. As a freelance is hard. You know, I made a lot of money in a freelance publicist position in an industry where a lot of people had to have a 9 to 5. I thrived for 7 years. And, you know, I had hustles too. I was hustling iPads on eBay and all type of shit. This is, 10 years ago. And what I had to learn was, you know, if you're a freelancer and you need the money that bad, people can sense that shit. So don't just take on anybody just because they got a bag. Understand this. If somebody comes at you and they trying to gas you for your business, that ain't somebody you want to fuck with. The best clients generally pay the most. And I've had clients that pay me $2,500 a month for me to do their PR. Barely heard from them, talked to them once, twice a week, sent them a little weekly report, and everything was cool. But the people that would, lowball me and I would just say, fuck it, I'm just going to take it because I want the money. Those were the ones that would blow me up, bitching, complaining every fucking day. So you got to have a sixth sense for the bullshit. You got to recognize in the very beginning, is this person going to be worth my time or not worth my time? Is it really worth this $1,000 for me to deal with this person? Because I got a feeling this person, when they owe me again in 30 days, they're going to try to fuck me. Is it worth it? And it ain't even got to be a monthly client. It could be somebody like, you could be be a painter, a great commercial painter. You paint houses and shit. And you tell a person, well, look, it's going to cost $10K to do this. And they hit you with the, well, can you do it for $7? You need the money. But if you give somebody a discount off the rip, that's going to be your worst client. Trust me. I've been there, bro. Motherfucker, I tell a nigga 1,500 and they try to hit me with 800. And this nigga is just annoying. You know what I'm saying? So all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. So the first time, like I said, is you got to recognize game. Number 2 is if they ask for a discount off the rep, don't fuck with them. My biggest thing I could tell you, if you need the money that bad as a solopreneur, you got to be so great at what you do with your job to where you can shut people down. You don't want to just take money just because somebody's handing it to you. I came from a scarcity mindset when I was younger, and I would just take money. If a motherfucker was like, yo, I got 1,500 for you, I would just take that shit. That's just how I was when I was younger, knowing that the person was going to be a headache, right? Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it at all, but it was something I did, and I'm telling you from experience. as someone that's in business, make sure that you have more than one source of income. Because if you rely on one source, I don't care if you make $250,000 a year, especially as a freelancer. Trust me, every business has ebbs and flows. Every business has mountain peaks and it has valleys that are lower than under sea level. You know what I'm saying? Below sea level and shit. So you gotta be careful out here, man. So when you have those times when business is slow, make sure you got you a side hustle. You doing Uber, you doing Lyft, you bartending, you flipping phones on you flipping reselling phones, you flipping houses, you do option trading, you do whatever. You gotta have more than one source of income so that when these bullshit people hit you up, you can say, nah, I'm not. Or you can lie, just lie to a motherfucker. Like, you ain't gotta say I'm cool. You could just say, hey, I'm not taking any more clients on right now. Actually, that ain't a lie. You could just say I'm not taking any more clients on. And that be the type of client you ain't taking on. You ain't gotta lie to nobody. So that's bad advice. I didn't mean to give you that. But you ain't gotta lie. Just say, hey, I'm not taking any clients on right now. You know? So, but yeah, all money ain't good money, man. For real. Like, this shit can save you a lot of trauma, a lot of bullshit. Trust me, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, the people that you give the biggest discounts will give you the biggest headaches. Straight up. The biggest discounts will be the biggest headaches. The people that pay you the highest premium will always, 9 times out of 10, be the best clients. Not because they're paying you the most, but because if they're willing to pay you a high premium, they understand the value of your work. Somebody is looking to lowball you, they can't afford you, and they don't respect you. Okay? All money ain't good money. Anyways, look, man, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you want to learn how to wholesale houses, I do have a course called the Varsity class. It's 60% off this whole month of October. Promo code SPOOKY60. All right, tap in. Link below. Like I said, all money ain't good money. You want to learn you might have a job or 9 to 5. You want to learn how to resell phones or any electronics, man. The distributor I have, they have MacBooks. They bought all Apple products. MacBooks, iPads, AirPods, little headphones and shit. Caught my book. Right there. Flipping phones, running up a check. It's my ebook. Tap into it. You feel me? And that's it. I'm just looking to grow this channel, looking to give y'all the game, the real game. I don't know, man. I just look forward I like helping people. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about me. I really love helping people. So, especially if I can help you make some money, you know. You want to learn how to option trade, or you want to just be a part of a community. I have a very small community, a Discord channel. You can join right now. We got one lady in it. We got a lot of dudes. I want some more women on my channel. The Circa 84 group. Tap in, link below. It's free. I give free option trade plays every single week. I just put a video out earlier today called, or this one's coming out. Yeah, earlier today called Lotto Friday. This one's coming out tomorrow, but I just put a video out. My last video was called Lotto Friday. I was talking about how you can double your money in option trading. So every week I give you option plays where you can make some money. And also I do crypto. You know, we get crypto plays too. Shiba Inu was going crazy. I'm up 200% right now since last Monday. And these are some of the plays we talk about in Circa 84, the group. So tap in. All right. Peace and love. Y'all be safe.